Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jini, and in today's video we'll be playing the classic Punirunes device. Before we get started, sorry if you're hearing that background noise throughout the video. That is our fan. It's been so hot these days. If I look a little bit shiny or sweaty, that's because I am shiny and a little bit sweaty. Yeah, so bear with me. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so here we have the Punirunes, the classic version. Unfortunately, I only have the Japanese version because I purchased it way before the English version came out. One good thing is that everything will be in English on your version if you do have the English turquoise version. As always, we are setting the date and of course the time. And now let's start with our new Punirunes. We need to mold it into its shape. It's a little bit bright. And here is our Punirunes. I did film the review of my Punirunes Punitomo Tushin last week, and I definitely noticed the difference in the music. Wait guys. I think it's very cute. As always, we'll go through the menu together. The first icon is for feeding your Punirunes. Just like on any other Punirunes device, the gummy bear is the default food. And the second option is for cooking. You can purchase recipes from the market and cook them here by combining different jellies. The third option is for cleaning up the dust in your room by using your Punirunes to collect them and make them stick to your Punirunes. The fourth option is for bathing your Punirunes after you've collected all of the dust with your Punirunes. And the last icon on the top row is for cleaning up the poop. Here you have the collection split up into two icons. So under the first bow icon on the bottom row, you'll be able to see the accessories and the living rooms you've collected so far. And you'll also be able to select the accessory or living room you want to use. And the second icon on the bottom row is for the rest of the collection, so all of the Punirunes you've raised so far, and also like the special gifts that you've collected so far. The last icon is for outing, and I'll show you guys this function in a minute. And the second last option in the bottom row is for our status, just like on the Punitomo, the Punistyle, and the Sanrio version as well. You'll be able to see the name, the type of Punirune, then the happiness bar, and the hunger meter, as well as your gold coins you currently own. On the next page of this function, you'll be able to see all of the jellies you currently own and the jellies for evolving into the adult stage. And that's it for the second last icon. And the last icon is for the settings. You can adjust the date and the time, as well as the sound and the brightness. I'll try to turn down the brightness a little. My camera is quite bright, so I need to tone it down a little. And the last option is for resetting. I haven't mentioned that in any of my Punirunes videos, but in order to reset your device, you actually need to click on this option, then confirm. Don't worry, I won't reset right away, but you need to press down the first button and press the last button 3 times while you're still pressing down the first button in order to reset your device. It took me a little to figure that out because the explanation in Japanese didn't really help me. If you do have the English version, that may be a little bit more insightful than my version. Yeah, and I haven't shown you guys the outing function in depth. I will try to show you guys every option or like every feature this device offers. First, let's have a look at the mini games. I really do like the music. So let's start with the first minigame. I wonder what they're called in English. And so in the first minigame, you need to knead the mochi. And whenever the yellow Punirunes is not hammering down on the mochi, you need to use the mochi pad inside to knead. It will get faster, but you're kind of getting a feeling for it after a while. Now let's have a look at the second minigame. So similar to the fortune telling minigame on the Punirunes Punitomo, use the mochi pad inside to contact the fortune teller, and depending on which kind of fortune he will tell you, you'll get more or less coins. This minigame is definitely one I see on quite a few devices, and you try to pet the roundish Punirune instead of the prickly one. And the fourth minigame. So on this minigame, you try to navigate your Punirunes by pressing down on the mochi pad inside and then leading it to the direction you want your Punirunes to jump to. And you're trying to reach the top. Beware of the crab and also the birds. That one is fairly challenging sometimes because you cannot see the whole area and all of the obstacles. Yeah, but I like it. Now let's have a look at this minigame. This minigame is the timing-based minigame and you need to move the mochi pad. It doesn't really matter in which direction you're moving it, but you're trying to get the timing right. And now the second last minigame. By moving the mochi pad, you can navigate your Punirunes. So you can go to the left, you can go down. If you want to go down, you need to move the mochi pad like towards you. And if you want to go up, you need to move the mochi pad away from you. And you can also go right and also go left. And you need to evade, of course, all of the prickly things. Now we come to the last minigame, and that's the typical gummy bear gacha minigame. And I think I may have spread some misinformation in my last video because I said that you need to collect the gummy bear that has the color that is displayed on the claw arm. But for this minigame, at least, that doesn't really matter because it's always the blue color that is displayed. So you just want to get any gummy bear. Okay, so these were all of the mini games. Let's have a look at the market. I don't know why, but I think the music reminds me of those old Nintendo DS games. And first, let's have a look at the food options. Now let's have a look at the accessories. I love the angel wings. We definitely have a lot more accessories and food options on the Punitomo device, but just to be fair, this one was the first one. It's the classic and first device that came out, as far as I know. After this one, I think the Punitomo came out, and then the Punistal came out, and then the Sanrio came out, and the latest release is the Punikomu. So let's have a look at the living rooms. It's very cute. Oh, this one is adorable. I'd like to get this one. And a sweets one is always... This is the nature themed one. It's so cute. And this underwater theme is perfect for summer. And a little dreamy one. I do have to say, I probably prefer the living rooms on the classical Punirunes compared to the one on the Punitomo. Okay, so these are all of the options. And we have a third option that is in the outing function as well. Let's have a look at that. We're at the lake and here we can insert the codes. We didn't have this function on the Punitomo because it worked under that connection feature. And here you have this option in the outing function. Here you would need to input the codes for special rewards, special gifts that you can get from the Takaratomi, so the company behind the Punirunes devices, from their website. So this is it for the menu so far. Here we get our daily jelly. Actually, it's not daily. I think you get jellies multiple times a day. Now that I know, because I didn't know, I never tried it out, but now that I know that Baby Dune can also be accessorized, I need to try it out right away with you guys. So let's have a look at the accessories. The bow is adorable. The scarf doesn't really suit the season, here in Germany at least. Is this like a crown or a pumpkin hat? The sunglasses are actually perfect for this weather. I'm thinking about the wings though, just because they're so cute. Let's try the wings and maybe later on we can still try out the sunglasses. Yeah, I don't have enough gold coins, so let's try that out right away. Wait, we got this cute party hat, which is also adorable. Let's go for red, why not? Or maybe red and yellow, then we will get orange wings, I think. Or purple wings. Purple wings would also be cute. Yeah, I didn't clarify in the last video, but you can mix colors in that functions. Now that I've chosen the red jelly and the blue jelly, you get purple wings. Yes, that's adorable. We'll stick with that. So let's quickly feed Baby Dune with a gummy bear. I really have to say that after having tried out so many Punirunes devices, the classical one is definitely enough if you're finding kind of like your entry into the Punirunes devices, especially if you can find it for a very affordable price. But I will make a video about all of the devices and comparing them, hoping that you can find the ideal Punirunes device for yourself. As always, I want to show you guys one playthrough with the whole evolution, so I'll keep you guys updated. So it's a new day and we just got a new jelly, so let's get that one. Of course, we need to take care of our baby Rune. Oh, it's time to mix. Nice. So let's do that. So for the Punitomo, I went with the blue one. Now let's go with the red one maybe. Oh, Akarun is the name of the red one. Oh, and we get the twins jelly, I think. I have good news, guys. Our Punirunes is ready to evolve into the next stage. So let's go and mix it with the jelly. Let's see what kind of jellies we have available here. Sorry if it's a little bit bright. We do have the twins jelly. These are grayed out. We do have this bear ears jelly and the twins only. Let's go for the twins actually. And now we need to choose a color. Let's go with yellow because we have so many of the yellow ones. Let's see. Now we're mixing them together. They're so cute. Ranrun, I think they're called. Oh, they're adorable. I think I have played a lot with them, so I should be able to buy quite a few accessories and try them out. I'd like to try out the sunglasses. I think they look so cool. Can we try out another living room? Let's try out the underwater one. Here they are. Let's go with red and yellow. So it should be orange then. Mixing it. Yes, they look very summery. That's perfect. Yes, we get two. Now let's choose the new living room as well. Yes, let's do it. That's perfect. I also wanted to research for some codes that we can try out. Okay, so I found a few codes online. I will link them in the description box below if you want to try them out as well. So in order to insert the code, we need to select the going out function and we need to select this beach. Let's go. And now we can insert the code. Looks like it worked out. Yes, we got a new room. It's like a very cute toy themed room. Yeah guys, I think that's it and we'll move on to the review. Now, it's been a while since I've played the other Punirunes devices such as the Punistal or the Sanyo version, but I really have to say this, for being like the first Punirunes vpet to ever come out, it's awesome, and especially if you can get it for the discounted price of like around $5 or €5. I think here in Germany I've seen it go for like €10, but nothing like below that. If you're looking for a fresh new virtual pet experience that features an evolution line that is not based on care but a little bit more controllable, Punirunes is definitely worth a try. One gripe I have, but that is like one gripe I have about all of the Punirunes devices, is that they're huge. So here's a little size comparison of these two devices, and as you can see, the Punirunes compared to like one of the Tamagotchi is huge. And if you're playing with it a lot, it can get a little bit heavy to hold, especially because it carries like 3 AAA batteries. But I deal with it anytime for the gameplay and for the cute Punirunes characters. All in one, I have to say that's such a solid device. I really enjoyed running it. I don't know if that is my favorite Punirunes. I'd have to think about it a little bit deeper, I think, and just compare them side by side in order to be able to say that. But it's definitely one that I thoroughly enjoy. A great entry point for anyone who's interested in those devices but doesn't want to commit to like a special gimmick such as the Puni Style with the crystal word. And now I've basically reviewed all of the Punirunes devices that have released so far. I'm still waiting for my Puni combo to arrive. After I have reviewed that one, I definitely plan on making a ranking video of all the Punirunes devices. I seriously feel like I'm melting just like the Punirunes characters. Thank you guys for taking time to watch my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please take care. I wish you a beautiful weekend and hope to see you next week. Bye!